Good evening, you guys. How is everybody doing on this evening? I decided to come on early so that I can finish early. I hear my phone going off. I guess as they say, I reckon it's in my purse. I don't know though. I don't know. How is everybody doing? I'm winded because I've been packing so I can move. I've been had to run to the take the garbage out like 3 times. What's up, Miss Diane? What's going on? Hey, the Black Barbie. Hey, Jamal. How's everybody doing? Hey, Bridge. I don't know why I be calling you Bridget, but it's Bridge HPT2. Putting on my lemon custard. My lemon custard body souffle. Oh my God, it smells so freaking good. It smells just like lemons and sugar. Oh, Jesus. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all had a good day today. I did. Today was a good day today for me. Productive. Hey, Holiday Tracks. You on the road? She said Bridget is cool because Bridgeforth gets it. Hey Angel, the real boss. Good evening, Tam. You asked me, was I a nurse yesterday? No, I am a patient care technician. Oh, okay. Okay. You back? How you liking it? How are you liking being on the road? Like, do you like traveling? Hey, Miss Muffin. Do you like your job? Are you liking your profession? Child, we're gonna talk about P. Diddy. Oh my God, y'all. Listen, I was just doing some research on I didn't even think I would be interested in vlogging on the P. Diddy's trial because I already knew that everybody was gonna be vlogging on it. And so folks are vlogging on it all during the day. So by the time I get the opportunity to really vlog on it, everybody has already vlogged on it. Best decisions you ever made. Oh wow. Wow. That's so awesome. It's gotta be, traveling to like different cities. I love that. I do. I'm gonna tell you something. When my children were younger, I would try to take them somewhere every year so that they could see different places. I wanted to be with them though. And so I think for me, because like I could do it for myself, but I think for me, like I go to certain places and I just become addicted. Like uh, New Orleans, I'm addicted to New Orleans. I'm going back there for my birthday, but my friends are in New Orleans also. So I'm gonna go and spend a week with them. And now I'm addicted to Chicago. I had so much fun in Chicago. Um, to the point Diane needs to go with me to Chicago in September. My friend Melody has a themed party every year and she's been doing it for years. She's like a party planner and like her themes are so awesome. Like I think her theme last year was Honolulu, Hawaii, and this time her theme is she's going to have some steppers stepping into 50. I was like, I can't wait. I'm taking my boots to Chicago and we're going to be stepping. And she lives in like the south side of Chicago, but we had so much fun because her backyard is really big. And we just had a great time. I can't wait to go back in September, to her stepping into 50. That's like a milestone, you know. So I wouldn't miss that for nothing. Um, and then I love New York so much, but I have to do New York another time because I think New Orleans and Chicago again is good enough for me this year. Maywood, Illinois. Um, because we stayed at a resort on the outskirts of Illinois when we went last September. It was like an hour outside, but it was the resort was so beautiful. Oh my God, I just didn't like that hour drive. But I really enjoyed Chicago. I did. I enjoyed like the food was so awesome. Like the just the feel of like when I went to Chicago before, I didn't like it, but I loved it. The weather was so warm. I just loved it so much. I was like, I didn't get enough. So I'm glad to be going um back again in September. Tony says, work beating me up right now. Y'all shout out to Tim. Thank you, love. Not too far from downtown Chicago. Okay. We went to that place, oh God, that sell those hot dogs. I forget. They're famous for hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs, but I did did have like a sausage or something where they put the sauerkraut and all. It was really good. The bread was so good, but I like sausages. I don't like hot dogs. The Magnificent Mile is awesome. And then there was a chicken place that we went to, and the chicken was pretty good too. It wasn't Jewtown Polish, it was something else because they have a chain of them. I can't remember. That's it, Portillo's. That's it. That's it. That's it. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to get on here before I have to get back off and finish doing what I was doing and talk about Diddy's trial. And I also wanted to talk about Lil Wayne's girlfriend says that he done kicked her out on Mother's Day. I found that to be a little bit interesting. But I know that a lot of people um, has already vlogged on P Diddy's trial and all of that. And you know, I think I've spoken about P Diddy in the past and how I definitely felt like he was a poor character, okay? Just based on the things that he has done to people within the industry. Now, a lot of these charges that he's got, let me just say this, I do not agree with abuse of any kind, okay? I don't agree with physical, emotional, mental, verbal, none of them, because one is no better than the other. I don't care if it's a man or a woman, because women can be those things also, right? What he did to Cassie is I mean, to me it was terrible, right? But um I, you know, I get to wondering, would Cassie have taken that type of treatment from Diddy if he didn't have the money, if she was not afforded the lifestyle? Okay. I know that she says that he threatened her and there he did do some things now. They talked about how he Kid Cootie or Cuddy or whatever his name. Hey Leo, he had blew up his car or something like that. He really abused the privilege and the power that he had, right? So he's on trial. Okay. He went to trial today. And hey, from my understanding, some witnesses got on the stand, okay? And I was looking at some vlogs. Now, I don't know if all of this stuff is true, y'all. I don't know, but they was talking about, some stuff but let's look at this, okay? It says Diddy's trial. Male escort gives graphic testimony about sexual encounters with Sean Combs and Cassie, says he witnessed beatings. Sean Diddy Combs' trafficking trial escalated on Monday afternoon as Daniel Phillip, a 41-year-old male escort, was called to the witness stand. In an extremely graphic testimony that lasted about an hour, Phillip was questioned by lead prosecutor Maureen Comey about his encounters with Combs and then girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura from 2012 to 2014. According to Phillip, he was paid between $700 and $6,000 on several occasions to have sex with Ventura, as Combs watched and masturbated. On more than one occasion, he witnessed Combs physically abusing Ventura, and in one instance, he was given the drug MDMA. Now, I don't know what that is. Let me just say this. I don't agree with the beating, but are they saying that he was making her do okay with these people? Phillip was first pulled into Combs' orbit when he was working as the manager of a male review show in Manhattan around 2012. One night, his boss asked if he could go to the Gramercy Park Hotel for a bachelorette party because none of his dancers were available. Phillip believed he would arrive at the hotel and perform a striptease for a group of women. Instead, Ventura opened the door to her hotel room and asked if he was okay engaging with her. Ventura, who is expected to testify against Combs later this week, has accused Combs of feeding her drugs and forcing her to engage in sex acts with male escorts. She has also accused him of physically assaulting her. As Phillip remembers it, Ventura was wearing lingerie, high heels, and sunglasses, and she told him it was her birthday and her husband arranged a special gift for her. She immediately handed him a few $1,000s. Combs was in the room too. Ventura asked Phillip to rub baby oil on her and massage her, and she assured him that Combs was not gay and would not touch him. Phillip did not immediately recognize Combs as he was clad in a white robe with a bandana covering his face from his nose down. As Ventura and Phillip touched each other and eventually began having intercourse, Combs sat in his chair in the corner of the hotel room masturbating. At one point, Phillip realized who the man was when Combs spoke and he recognized his voice. After a short time, Ventura handed Phillip another few $1,000s in cash and sent him on his way. She took his phone number. A few minutes after he left the hotel, Phillip received a text message from Ventura asking him to send a picture of his penis and to come back up to the room. He obliged, and for another few hours, they rubbed baby oil on each other and had sex as Combs masturbated. Okay. Now, listen. I'm not taking up for Puffy, okay? He had the escort to pee in her mouth. Woo, Lord Jesus. Oh, okay. Phillip said each time he met with Ventura and Combs, there were candles and bottles of baby oil, lubricants on the table. On one occasion, Combs directed Phillip and Ventura through a role-playing exercise where he exercise. We were not very good at that at all, Phillip said. Combs would often tell Phillip and Ventura to rub more baby oil on each other, and he would instruct Phillip where and when to ejaculate. He was always sitting in the corner masturbating. Phillip said Combs, though, he added that on occasion Combs would switch places with him to engage in intercourse with Ventura. On one occasion, Ventura asked him to urinate on her. Rarely did they use condoms. Phillip said these encounters would last anywhere from 1 to 10 hours. After he would have sex with Ventura, she would go into the bedroom with Combs and have Phillip waiting outside on a couch for hours. Sometimes they would come back out and tell him to leave, and other times they would bring him back into the room for another round of intercourse. Phillip and Combs videotaped him having sex with Ventura once or twice. on a cell phone and camcorder. One time, Philip pretended to come after Combs instructed him to ejaculate inside Ventura. After Combs brought Ventura into the bedroom, he repeatedly questioned Philip if he was sure he finished. Their interactions became more intense after Combs took a photograph of Philip's driving license and said it was just for insurance, just in case. I understood it to be he was threatening me. Philip and Combs' attorney, Xavier Donaldson, yelled. Objection repeatedly. Many of his objections were overruled by the judge, but Philip was sometimes reined in when he began to speculate. Okay, y'all. Listen, let me just say this. Now, I mean, they a bunch of damn freaks, okay? So so as far as these encounters are concerned, so where is the crime? Okay, so and I'm not trying to, what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm not taking up for Puffy. I'm not trying to water down the seriousness of these. So are they saying that so y'all think he made her do this? Do you all think that he made Cassie do this? Because I mean, I'm sure everybody, I know he bullied her a lot. Okay, I believe that she might have, had some type of fear of him, I guess. Right? I don't know. But as far as these encounters, they're saying that she did this, right? Because she was in fear of him, right? I mean, that's okay. Okay, let me just keep going. I was shocked it came out of nowhere. So at a certain point, Phillips said he began witnessing Combs physically abusing Ventura. One time he saw Combs throw a glass bottle in Ventura's direction, then hit her and drag her by her hair into another room. She was screaming and he pulled her into the bedroom, Phillips said. I could hear what sounded like him slapping her. She was screaming, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Phillips said, Combs said to Ventura, B, when I tell you to come, you come now, not later. Okay, so they're saying that he would beat her when he would tell her to come, and she couldn't come. And she couldn't come when, when he said it, right? He wanted to um I guess direct, or he wanted to be in control of when she came, because I mean, we're all adults up in here. I don't think a person can um tell you when to come, right? I guess your body has to get to that pinnacle point before you explode. I don't think a person can say come and you come. You have to get to that point of ecstasy, right? Did it old ass know that? But so I guess it's just, I don't know. I don't know, right? He says, I was shocked. It came out of nowhere. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do, Philip said. When asked why he didn't intervene or call the police, he said, in my mind, if I tried to do something, I might lose my life. He added, my thoughts were Combs was someone with unlimited power. My life was at risk. Philip said Combs would attempt to resume sexual activities directly after the alleged domestic violence. After he started witnessing the abuse, Philip had difficulties staying hard in the presence of Combs. Once or twice, Combs gave him Cialis, which treats erectile dysfunction. Philip said that on occasions in which he could not sexually perform, he was sometimes not paid. So here's my thing: why he keep going back? If P. Diddy was this sick, twisted, and he is, okay, he is. But if he was so afraid of him, because they would have just got another damn male escort. Why he keep going back? If he didn't like the way he was doing Cassie, if he, all he had to do when they called him, just not go. Okay, all he had to do was not answer the phone. Yeah, Diddy nasty. Okay, he nasty. Said Diddy be high off that stuff. Yeah, I think they were taking pills, and they take those X pills and stuff. Let me listen. Diddy got enough money, okay? Whereas Lord, look, God is gonna have to control me because I could feel the devil trying to make me act up and talk nasty, okay? But Diddy has enough money whereas he can hire chefs, and he said he has chefs so that he could be, I guess, be healthy enough to because I think they said as far as guys are concerned, if they eat right, eat clean, exercise, you know, that erectile that takes care of that erectile dysfunction, right? But I mean, if you can't bust nothing, if you get to a point and you're getting older and you can't bust nothing, maybe it might be time for you to go ahead and give it up. Okay. But see, I think it's a lifestyle thing because remember now, Mr. Otis and them was having babies when they was 70 and 80. Okay. Mr. Otis and them was having babies at 70 and 80. Okay. And a lot of them still do because they don't eat the types of food. They're so old, they can't get into the types of food that we eat, this unhealthy food. Okay. So Mr. Otis and them got gardens and stuff. They old, they still busting, okay, and getting babies, always did. Okay. So but when you get to a point you can't bust nothing, you might just need to go ahead and go to bed. Okay, go ahead, go to bed, give it up. Because some of these men taking these Viagra's and stuff, and they going blind. Okay, they're taking them blind. I'm gonna tell you now. I know somebody that took them blind. Okay, they blind. They making them blind. Shouldn't want to bust nothing that bad. Okay. But anyways, okay, it says at one time at Ventura's home, Combs had invited another male sex worker who ended up getting in a verbal altercation with Combs after he accused him of looking at him during a threesome. Now, Combs was sick because we already know now he get into it with a male sex worker because he said the male sex worker was looking at him. We know damn well that the reason he was sitting in that corner, it was not and masturbating, it wasn't because he was getting off on looking at Cassie, because he could have had Cassie to lay there, open the damn legs up, and if he couldn't sit in the corner and do that, he was getting off on looking at that man. Okay, it wasn't Cassie. That's why he would have her to do with male, and he like her to do with male prostitutes because he want to look at the man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? I don't mean no harm. And I hope the men up in here do not get mad at me. But I get suspect about a damn man that likes to sit up and be looking at porn all the time. Because, I mean, what you looking at? You wants to see a man screw a woman? You want to see that man screwing that woman like that. It's just something about that it's something. And I know it because I know men like to look at porn, okay? But I just, because I'm gonna tell you something. I got a friend, and she was telling me once, and she was like, I got my boyfriend's phone, and she said I'm able to go back and look at his history, and he liked to look at a lot of porn. I said, really? She was like, yeah, he liked to look at. He be looking at two women though. I said, well, hell, it's better that than two men. At least he ain't want to look at another man screw a woman. He's, that's his fantasy, I guess. But he looking at two women, which I don't agree with that. But it's better than him looking at a damn man pumping in a woman. Okay, there's something wrong with that to me. Okay. Anyways, I digress. I know the men ain't gonna say nothing, but I digress. Okay. She said, if Mr. Otis have high blood pressure and diabetes, then we they said that those diabetes pills that they take, those high blood pressure pills that they take, it causes the blood not to go to the, because when you get hard, it's because all the blood that, the blood ain't flowing like it should. Okay. Ladies, help them to eat healthy. Okay, make them eat healthy. Send them to the gym so they can get that stamina back up, child. The thing about that, you start helping them out and send them to the gym, and you uh get them healthy. They be trying to bust up in anybody. That's why you have to feed them junk and put insurance on them and let their no good asses die. Lord, forgive me for saying that, y'all. I'm being silly. Lord, forgive me. That was just one that's a shot that I'm throwing out. Okay, but God forgive me because I don't mean it. That was just I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Um, it says Combs trial kicked earnest this week. Off in earnest this week, as the jury was sworn in and opening statements were delivered Monday morning. Federal prosecutors aim to portray Combs, who is on trial for trafficking and racketeering, as a powerful businessman who used his fame and power to assault and abuse people. Combs says all sexual activities referenced in the indictment was consensual, as his defense attorney seeks to paint him as a flawed man who was sometimes violent but innocent of the federal charges. On Monday, prosecutors also brought to the stand a security guard who witnessed Combs' alleged assault on Ventura at the Intercontinental Hotel. A video of the incident has loomed large over the trial as CNN published surveillance footage in May 2024. Okay. Ciao. Irwin, I ain't never seen you in here anyways. I don't give Irwin, I ain't never even seen you in here. So don't make me cuss you out, okay? And you probably is a fucking troll. So I don't care. I ain't never seen you in here. Didn't know you would subscribe. You ain't got to never come back, and I'm gonna help you because I'm gonna block you, okay? And eat the shit. Look, go on. Don't come in here. Leave me alone. Let me laugh and joke with my people that's used to my personality, okay? Because we have fun up in here, okay? My people know when I'm joking. So don't come in here and make me cuss you out real bad, because you almost made me give it to you. Okay. This is the Real Grown Folks channel. We agree to disagree and go on. Take your sensitive ass on back up under that rock that you came from. Go crawl back in that garbage can you came out of. Okay. Anyways, you guys. So listen, they're saying that he was trafficking Cassie. I wonder if that dog is gonna hunt. I do. Cause you have to think about, I'm not saying that I hit a nerve. I guess I did hit a nerve. Look, I ain't got nothing against nobody that's got high blood pressure and diabetes. Okay. I ain't got nothing against it. It is reversible. I be sitting up joking about guys all the time. I talk shit all the time. These men in here know I don't mean no harm. That's why they laugh. Anyways, you guys, now I don't know. I do believe that he exerted a large amount of violence and stuff. He had a lot of control over her. Okay. She said she would leave and go to her parents' house, but then her parents couldn't keep her there. She would turn around and leave again. I know people have that Stockholm syndrome. Um, I mean, but I wonder, me personally, I just wonder how much influence um did the money have? I wonder if the money had more control over her being with him than him. I mean, I think those are the options that the jury is going to have to look at and weigh out. Did his money, her wanting to that lifestyle, or the fear of him have more control over her? I mean, I guess that's what's going to have to happen. Okay. That's hey Norris. That's and oh, right, because even as women, as you know, we get older and stuff, we don't our nature and stuff is not we don't as you get older, whether it's a man or a woman, you don't necessarily have the same drive that you once had. Okay, you don't have the drive. I reckon, you know, I guess I wouldn't know. You get with a man that you really feeling. You know, you never know. You might want to be having sex with him every night. Who knows? Because I think, to me, I think sex is more about it's more emotional. Um, yeah, it's more a mental thing. Okay. You said somebody need roadside assistance, but you guys, I don't know. They trying to they listen. Puffy has done a lot of stuff. Now they talk about those freak off parties. Okay. Now I have issues with Puffy because you hear about the things that he did as far as he targeted men. Okay. He wanted them to participate. He dangled them not having a career and all that. I don't understand how they allowed him to do it. He wanted them to participate in those gay rituals, right? I think the elites kind of used him to annihilate black men, okay, to get them to, especially that was in the industry, to get them to participate in those rituals. um but I think even still, it comes down to a matter of decisions, right? A matter of choice, because you could say no. If you don't have sex with me, you're not going to ever work in the industry again. So at that point, you got to make a decision. If you ain't going to blow his damn head off, then I mean, at this point, you're going to have to pass up working in the industry, because at that point, he had a lot of power, right? So I guess it seemed like to me more people didn't pass it up than did. Okay, he said when time is up, some people don't move on. Norris, what do you mean when time is up? Some people don't move on. What are you talking about? WJJ says Tupac and Biggie happy his ass on trial. The Black Barber says if he can't beat it, eat it and take your flat tire to sleep, my guy. Norris Tabor, when stalkers get involved. That dude says, Black, you just put it out there, huh? Norris, this is my first time seeing you. When stalkers get involved in what, I'm trying to make sure you're not a troll. I don't know why it'd be hard for me to move on until I figure out what a person, like when breakups happen. You show right. When breakups happen, it'd be hard for them to move on, don't it? It'd be hard. You some of them, they be calling and crying and begging. Um, they be calling and begging and crying, and whoever, if the person with somebody else, they be calling that person, snot and shit running all up out their motherfucking nose, and slobbing, and just all types of shit. Get into doing all types of vindictive shit. Make a motherfucker lose their job so that they can depend on them. They just pathetic. You right. So we got to pray for that spirit. Norris, we got to pray for that spirit. I'm telling you, we got to pray for that spirit, okay? We got to pray for that spirit. Just move on. Don't try to just go on with your life. Don't be calling nobody else slobbing and snot running and shit like that. Just go on with your motherfucking life. Okay, don't stalk nobody. Norris, this is your first. Norris, are you a male or a female? Norris, are you a male or a female? Is this your first time up in here? Oh, okay. Oh, you been in here before? Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure you don't take this personal. I'm trying to make sure you ain't a bitch that likes. I ain't calling you no bitch. I'm just saying because these folks be making fake pages and stuff. Okay, yeah, because they goes crazy over these men. Okay, you ain't no troll. Okay, because I don't because I don't be knowing when folks trolling. I because because I'll cuss somebody out right quick. But I'm glad you just because you see that it took. I had to verify that you wasn't a troll, okay? Because I didn't want to go in on you because I be thinking sometimes people be making fake pages, okay? And when they're cowards, they make fake pages. I ain't never made no fake page. I'm so crazy. Whenever I go up in I go up in myself, bitch. It's me, ho. It's me. I want you to know it's me. But you fuck with me first. So I don't know how to make fake pages. I just go ahead and let them see that it's me because I don't throw rocks and hide my hands. I say what I have to say and go on with my life. Okay. Anyways, you guys. So back to Diddy. Now that we got that straight, I'm just trying to make sure you ain't no troll that's trying to troll me. Okay. Um, anyways, you guys, so his trial started, they talking about the male escorts, but what I'm trying to understand is, okay, how in the world are they going to how in the world are they going to these sex parties, okay, these freakouts, a lot of these people, okay, if your account was up under Janet, what you said somebody hacked your account, you been up in here before? Okay. But anyways, I'm trying to understand how are they going to, you guys, um, these freak offs. A lot of these people was up in these parties because they wanted to be in these freak offs. They wanted to be in the freak offs. So I don't mean no harm, y'all. I don't really know how, even though you guys, even though I feel like morally is messed up, I would never be in a freak off. But I'm trying to understand how is it I'm trying to figure out how is it, you guys, if they, how is it that they're going to be able to say, I mean, what's the crime in being a freak? These folks, he had freak off parties, and these people already knew that what was going to happen. Okay, they already know what was how it was how they got down, and they chose to go to his parties. Everybody knew how Puffy got down. Why in the hell would they even go to his parties? Okay, so yeah, morally, but you can't convict somebody for being a freak. So is there a crime in grown people choosing to go and participate in freak offs? Okay. Positive vibe says because they like the same thing he like. Yeah, they like the same thing he like. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these men that's in the industry, okay, a lot of these men that's in the industry that it's not the parties they want him for, it's the exploiting of minors. Okay. So have they named any? I know they can't. I waited for a new YouTube channel for a number of. Okay, okay. All right, Norris. Is it Tarver? Norris. Is it Norris Tarver? Okay. I just got to try to make sure you ain't a troll because I got it's these bitches be stalking assholes, right? Okay. They will go and make fake pages. I just have to, you know, make sure because Lord knows I be the wrong one to play with. Okay, I be the wrong one to play with. TB21 says, Miss T, don't forget how the baby oil and the drugs was slipped. Yeah, now that is a crime. Now that is definitely a crime. Okay, that's a crime for sure. Him doing that. Now Diddy is dirty. Okay, Diddy has done a lot of people dirty. He has done a lot of dirty things. Okay, y'all. Diddy got Brian Steele as his attorney. Y'all, he got Brian Steele, Thugger's attorney, as his attorney. Look, y'all. It says the prosecutor conceded that Combs and Ventura had a rocky relationship ridden with jealousy and infidelity, but only one of them had power. Only one had control, Johnson said. So they done Brian. I know Brian Steele done made he getting all the rap money. Okay, says Combs' defense attorney, um, Teeny Jaragos told jurors that Sean Combs is a complicated man, but this is not a complicated case. She described him as extremely jealous and said violence did take place, but said that it was unrelated to the charges he is facing. Combs has denied all of the allegations against him. Okay, so he done went and got Thugger's attorney. um, TB21 says still did a cross examination today. I'm trying to understand though, y'all. Why are they not showing the trial? Why are they not showing the trial? Okay. People are going in, but they have not allowed the cameras in the courtroom. Who happened did it pay for that lawyer? I think Diddy got the money to pay for the lawyer. I think Diddy is one of the ones that he none of his artists, he took all his artist money. And I'm sure he gonna have to pay a whole heap of money for those attorney's fees. Now, when they finish with him, for some reason, I believe Diddy gonna get off. Okay, that's just what I believe. I believe that he is going to get off. Okay, but but I think when they finish with him, and hey, it is obvious that the elites want nothing to do with him. So he may not make that money back as he, may not have a means and a way of borrowing money or making money like he used to. Okay. So it says no cameras of phones in Fed cases. Oh, that's right. That's true. That's true. They said his damn head and stuff is white as damn snow. Okay. They said his damn head and stuff is white as snow. Okay. But he was putting dye in it anyways because he almost 60. Okay. So that was just, he was putting dye in his head. He just ain't had the dye to put in it. I don't think he's going to get found guilty. I think if he gets found guilty, it'll be on charges that might carry hardly no time. I mean, yeah, I don't. For some reason, I believe, and Brian still plays dirty. Now I see why a lot of witnesses are backing out. Remember now with Thugger, it seems like when Brian Steele comes into the picture, the same shit happened with Thugger. Now y'all remember in his case, witnesses started going missing. They started backing out. Shit started getting leaked out. Brian Steele and his team plays dirty. Okay. And so remember, I did a video the other day where I was talking about, okay, Brian Steele. I mean, that witnesses are backing out and witnesses are going missing, okay? In Diddy's case, they said, what happened to Ashley Parham allegations? I do believe that they are going to get him on something. I do believe that they are going to get him on something, okay? They are going to get him on something. Norris says the feds turned his money down is a huge sign. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hit the like button for me. Okay, make sure you guys please. So yeah, I don't believe said the feds turned his money down is a huge sign. He's a whiner. Yeah, I don't believe that he's going to do all the time that people think that he's going to do, but because I think they're paying off people right now as we speak. But I do believe that he's going to get some time because they're going to, in order for him to get off, they're going to play dirty. And we do know that Brian Steele and his team plays dirty. Okay. They leak witnesses and addresses and information and things of that nature to intimidate them. That's the type of shit he do. Okay. And most lawyers that play dirty, that is what they do. Okay. That's definitely what they do. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Make sure you guys please like, share, and they said Diddy gonna walk. I kind of believe that he is, but when he walks, I don't think he would ever have the money. He won't have, they're gonna really paying for those lawyers are gonna put a dent in his money. I don't think nobody gonna really be messing with him. You see, a lot of people have already turned against him because he's been so evil. So they feel like this is their opportunity to tell their story, in which they should, of what he did to them, how he blackballed them, the stuff that he was doing that the people in the industry dare not say anything about because the elites was backing him. okay? Because Elise was backing him. So, y'all, I tell you, you all make sure you all hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe, okay? JT said he gonna walk, and he probably will. Thug really didn't get off with 15-year probation instead of jail time, but he has a lot of stipulations. I don't know. I've never known anybody to get a 15-year probation. I promise to God, most people, most men won't take no 15-year probation. I got cousins right now. If they, if they came up for probation or whatever, when they was in jail, if they had, rather than be on paper, if they had like 6 months, if they had like a year, they wouldn't take it. No, I don't want to be on there. I don't want to be on no paper. I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna sit here when I walk out. I ain't gonna be on no papers. I don't know how Thug did that. He took 15 years. He can't sneeze wrong. Thug wanted to be outside their bed, and they doing everything they can to try to. Well, he done got quiet now. Cause Fanny on his butt. Okay, Fanny on his tail. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Hold on, you guys. I'm looking for something. I want to show you guys something. We already know about the bribes and stuff that he did. Hold on, you all.
All new CBS Evening News.
All right, looking ahead at some other news now that we're following closely here today. Opening statements began today, and the first witnesses were called in the trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Federal prosecutors will begin trying to convince a jury of 8 men and 4 women that he turned his hip-hop conglomerate into a racketeering enterprise that forced women to satisfy his sexual desires.
Alice Gaynor is live outside the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan with more about what happened today. Alice. A lot of crowds gathered.
Y'all, let me just say this. That was almost genius what his attorneys was able to do. He got more men on, they got more men on the jury than they did women. I mean, they got more men on the jury than they did women. I mean, the ratio there is only 4 women and 6 men. So, I mean, that's why I think he's going to beat the case. I'm telling you.
Here outside of the federal courthouse, media from all over that are gathered up the block here. And also you can probably see some of those cameras behind me. In addition to opening statements, that's right, we heard from the first 2 witnesses. When that second witness took the stand, he was detailing explicit sexual acts. And we noticed during his testimony that Sean Diddy Combs' 3 daughters got up and left the courtroom. Sean Diddy Combs entered the courtroom in a sweater, looked at his mother and children seated in the gallery and blew a kiss, made a heart shape with his hands and gave a thumbs up. They smiled at him and a few pumped their fists. His family didn't say anything all day as they entered and exited the courthouse. The all-female prosecution team began its opening statement by telling the jury, to the public, he was Puff Daddy or Diddy, a cultural icon, a businessman larger than life. But there was another side to him. A side, they say, that ran a criminal enterprise, an inner circle of bodyguards and employees who they allege helped him cover up crimes of kidnapping, arson, drugs, sex crimes, bribery, and obstruction. He sometimes called himself the king and expected to be treated like one, they said. This case is not about a celebrity's private sexual preferences. It was coercive and criminal, they told the jury, alleging he used lies, threats, drugs, and violence to get sex in highly orchestrated ways lasting multiple days, called freak-offs or wild king nights or wild hotel nights, filming women being forced to have sex with male escorts. The defense countered in its opening statement Sean Combs is a complicated man, but they say the case is not complicated, that it's about voluntary adult choices in consensual relationships, alleging the government is trying to turn this into something else. They told jurors the government can say over and over again this case has nothing to do with his private sex life, but it does. They acknowledged Sean Combs has a bad temper and is sometimes out of control, but they said he's not charged with being mean or a jerk. Domestic violence is not sex trafficking. They also told jurors he is a drug user. You may know of his love of baby oil. It's not a federal crime, insisting the women were willing participants and made free choices every single day for years. The first witness called was a security officer at the California hotel where this violent incident was captured on camera, showing Combs attacking then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. The second witness called to the stand testified he was paid to have sex with Ventura with Combs present. Cassie Ventura is expected to testify at trial, so too are former employees of Combs. He has pleaded not guilty. The trial resumes tomorrow. Outside of federal court in Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor, CBS News, New York.
Alice, thank you. With Smart Plus campaigns, we went.
Okay, guys. I tell you. No, Fannie is not playing in Fulton County. And they could say what they want to say about Fannie, about, Thugger getting out. His attorneys played dirty. They did. They played dirty. Which, attorneys do what they need to do to attorneys do what they need to do to win cases, right? They do what they need to do. But she really shook them up. She did. She shook things up. But as far as Puffy is concerned, I feel like he might get convicted of some. But as far as, the trafficking, if they can prove that, he was trafficking minors and things of that nature, and which I believe that he was. I believe that Puffy was very lawless. He was so used to getting away with, if you're a killer, listen, if you'll kill somebody for financial gain, you will put some people and you'll put kids in trafficking. So yeah, I believe he was low down and dirty enough to do that. So if they got some proof of that, if they got some hard proof of that, and I would assume that they got something since they got him, they was able to indict him, then yeah, he will. But when you're talking about just freak offs of these adults, and these parties that he was having with these adults and getting men to do gay rituals and stuff, that was a matter of choice. So I guess they're saying that he used his influence, his power, to force them into doing it. I don't know if that dog gonna hunt, because what they supposed to have to do was tow Puffy's ass out the damn frame. Because I'm willing to bet you there are men that Puffy knew not to play with like that. So, hey, Raj, how are you? I thought I saw Cypress in here. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. You guys, make sure you all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys please do like, share, and subscribe. TB21 says, if he crossed state lines and had all that going on, he is in trouble, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of people that's willing to come forward to testify against him. But do they have any do they have the proof? Because listen, I don't give a damn about Puffy because I think he low down now. He done did a lot of dirty stuff. What's up, the Sype dog? Y'all be quiet. Oh, these dogs get on my nerve. I wanted to talk about right quick Lil Wayne. We'll get back to talking about Puffy in a minute, but Lil Wayne's girlfriend says that he kicked her out on Mother's Day. Okay. And he kicked her out on Mother's Day, and she is looking for an attorney. She's looking for an attorney. Hold on one second. Lil Wayne just need to watch his back, okay? Because I do like Lil Wayne's music. It says Lil Wayne's longtime girlfriend is claiming the Young Money rapper kicked her and her daughter out of his house they had been living in on Mother's Day. Denise took to IG to reveal Wayne broke the bad news and didn't have the guts to face her in person. He broke up with her via text and sent movers to do the heavy lifting. She wrote on Instagram, breaking up with someone on Mother's Day is diabolical. Prayers up though. God always pulls me through, walking with faith. She says Wayne was in the process of flying in more women to take her place while she and her daughter were kicked to the curb. Be quiet. Denise and Wayne have been on and off again for years and even fielded, am I saying that right? Engagement rumors at one point. Fielded. It's something wrong with that. Ironically, she dumped him several years ago when the rapper stepped out on a limb and endorsed President Trump. Denise says she's currently looking for legal representation. This saga continues because she even got into talking about, she's about domestic abuse. I think Lil Wayne needs to watch his back, because now, see, these women shouldn't, the thing about that is if somebody is whooping your ass, it seemed like to me you need to get away from them and you need to file charges on them and you need to talk about it when it happens. The first time, I think that it's diabolical to throw that out there when he kicked you out of his house. Okay? It doesn't make her seem credible. She had an agenda because it shouldn't have been newsworthy. She absolutely leaked it for a reason. Cypress TV says a white woman and black man with money is never good. I don't mean no harm, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hold on one second. Y'all hold on. Y'all hold on for a minute. Okay, you guys, I'm back. She basically threw out there that something about domestic violence. Hold on one second. Hold on. I don't know why. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something.
about my story I posted. Yeah, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today. And I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. Like, and broke up with me on Mother's Day through text. Like, what? And her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. Like, when I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, like, if y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them because, you know, so yeah, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the world. You literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living, and brought me here for this. Like, that's crazy, you guys. Like, these men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. Like, this man has actually laid a hand on me. Like, nah.
Well, he she says, Cypress, this is new cookery. New cookery, do you be in Cypress, chat? Miss Muffin says Wayne did a diary of a black woman on her ass. Let me tell you something. I listen. She already talked about that domestic violence. She intending to, she gonna play that role. She looking to get some type of settlement. Okay. Um. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was working investigative cases for family attorneys, meaning infidelity cases for divorce attorneys, white women are very calm, but they know how to fight. They're very diabolical. Black women are very emotional. They'll mess around and lose everything because they can't control their emotions. White women, I think, you hear men talk about how white women be quiet and they're this and they're that. They're very diabolical. They are strictly about their money, and when they get mad at you, they're gonna fuck over your livelihood. That's how they do it. Okay, and those white women that had husbands that was cheating on them, like that were businessmen, that was cheating with their secretaries and stuff. They would have you to get pictures and stuff of them cheating, and then their husbands they knew how to play. All they wanted was their settlement. Okay, and they always got over half because the man understood. Okay, her rich husband understood. With my reputation intact, I can always rebuild my wealth. But she's got this evidence on me. If she put this shit out on me, it's gonna tear my reputation up. I can't even rebuild my wealth because my reputation is gonna be shot to hell. So white women are very diabolical. They go straight for your livelihood. These black ass motherfuckers just don't get it because they like don't get me started. Okay, don't get me started. But they do them just right. Okay, they do them just right because they can't get enough of them. Okay, they think it's submissiveness when they fucking them in the ass because a black woman ain't gonna allow it. Okay, sucking dick and all that, and they ain't got shit. They fucks over their livelihood. Okay, that's how they do it. That's a big price to pay. Anyways, you guys, and they do it with a smile, and all while playing victim. Okay, but as black women, we're very emotional. Okay, we look like we're the problem because we think with our hearts. They think and fight with their heads. And that's something that black women need to take a page from, okay? I ain't mean no harm when I said that. That's it's the truth. Um, I think some of these folks need to just stop being puffy. They like their freaky sex. Okay, they do. They like some people like gay sex. Uh Dub JJ says they all diabolical. Look at how this country is ran. It's not by coincidence. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. They all are diabolical. Cypress, would you like to come up? Cypress, come up and help me out. Cause y'all know when I be needing to do something, I need Cypress to help me out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Memphis. I'm looking at, these folks is crazy. People are crazy. I don't know what's going on in Memphis, but it is just sad what is going on in Memphis. Something magical must be. Oh, I think if a man, I think if a man is, that ain't no different than being. Listen, I don't have no issues with what people do, but I just think people, just be who you are. If most people, they're shame of, and they be in the closet. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's this lady. I remember like this girl that we used to be best friends. We all grew up in Clementine too. Okay. And and I remember like my friend, her name was Angie. She used to have fun parties, right? And at the fun party, she would like sell like sex toys and stuff. And so she had this lady, she lived in this condo off of Shelby Drive. And so this her next door neighbor used to come to the fun parties, right? And she'd be sitting there talking. And she would I'm gonna look, y'all. Look, I, and so she would talk about how her husband only liked to have relations in the back door. Okay, that was his preferred. That's the only way he would do it, and she didn't like it. And so they was like, well, why you do it? If I don't do it, somebody else gonna do it. That lady didn't know that it's something wrong with a man that only likes to have relations in a back door. And so, and I kid you not, that lady had to wear a pad because she leaked. I mean, it's sad. I hope I didn't gross y'all out, but I said that to say this: people that I'm really suspicious about men that like that, because that's no different than being with another. That's what men do to each other. Cause I'm cussing any bitch out that ever think that they gonna do that to me. And y'all know I have to control myself. I get mad. I don't like talking about stuff like that because I get mad. I have something to come over me and I can't control myself. But I'm cussing any bitch out. Number one, what you did was you tricked me. I don't want no man. I don't like I mean, I would prefer, I don't want to date a bisexual man. I don't. Cause see, when her husband, she's sitting up talking about her, she couldn't tell her husband no, because if she didn't do it with somebody, she's scared of what her husband. Because I would have told him, go get your daddy to do it. Go dig your damn granddaddy up, bitch, and tell him to do it. Go dig your granddad up and F him in the ass. See, sometimes you have to get gutter like that with people to let them know, do not fuck with me like that. Holiday Track says, I done had girlfriend ask me to do that. I don't want no. I'm telling you. I mean, anyways, But anyways, that's what you hear a lot of when you hear a lot of black men when they talk. She's submissive and shit. She cutting him every which kind of, and then when she get mad at him, she messes over his livelihood. But I guess screwing him in the ass is worth it. To them, Miss Muffin says she should have checked his back door. And and now listen, y'all, it's so much stuff going on now. You hear people talk about you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know what to think. I just don't know what to think now because Lord have mercy. These men is getting their booties ate. Yeah, it's something wrong with that. They're getting their booties ate. I'm saying, I don't know what to think no more. I just know, Lord have mercy. Oh, you got you a new. Did Hitter do that logo?
Yeah.
Hitter hooking everybody up.
What's going on, y'all?
I like it. Oh, what's the word? What you think about this topic? What you think they're gonna convict Puffy?
Yep, I think he done. Yeah, I think he out of here. Yeah, I think he done. And I think he know he done.
They tickle. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't know what's going on. I was looking at, this is before Facebook really started. Because at one time, every time you looked up on Facebook, and it's happening on Instagram now. I don't be on Instagram like that though. Where they was just showing like lewd acts. And so this man, they was showing this video on Facebook. This man was on his hands and knees like he was doggy style, and he was recording it because he wanted for people to see. He had a girl blowing in his butt, and you should have heard him. I mean, he's sitting up talking about his captions was, he a pimp and all of that. You should have heard, I mean, just like a bitch. I mean, it just don't make no sense. What is this world coming to?
Yeah. Yes. Wow, man. These niggas, man, sometimes, man, some shit just ain't for everybody. This shit is, I find people do that shit is gay. Yeah. But, no, it's me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think Puff out. I think he know he done.
What is this world coming to? Look at this. I mean, it's just sad. What the hell is this? It's ridiculous. Look at this.
What the hell?
They said this happened on Mother's Day.
Where?
I don't know. I hope not in Memphis.
What they doing? Fighting?
Fighting?
I see bonnets and shit. They might be missing. I think I be me. I, I see bunnies and I see bunnies and ashy legs and shit. It might be Memphis, y'all.
Y'all, it's ridiculous, y'all. What is this world? Y'all, what is this world coming to? I'm shamed. Cypress, why you have to say? Why you have to do that to Memphis?
Yeah, that's Memphis show. Look like South Memphis.
No, it ain't South Memphis. They got grass in South Memphis. It's probably North Memphis. You see the patches in the grass. Oh my God, y'all! What is? Oh my God! How that's? Oh, it's ridiculous.
Hey, well, yeah, that might be now Memphis. They scripted naked and shit. Yeah, this might be.
I'm trying to understand though how you come up out your clothes fighting, but they ain't have on number gowns.
Well, when you ain't wearing no goddamn clothes, it's easy.
Gowns and no panties or bra, y'all. It's sad. She said 2 hogs out of here. She said 2 hogs out of here. Lord have mercy. I'm going to.
Two big ass buffaloes out there fighting. Somebody should took goddamn stick and beat the hell out of both of them.
Lord have mercy.
They probably fighting over some nigga that don't want neither one of their big asses for money.
Uh-huh. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's normally how it go.
So back to Puffy. You think they're gonna get him on some charges?
Yeah, I think the longer this goes, the worse it gets.
Oh, the twins are on. I love looking at their podcast.
The longer this goes, the worse it gets. That dude said through a Poppy. Yeah, I think the longer this goes, the worse it gets.
So what you think? You think Lil Wayne baby girlfriend get ready to try to shake him down?
Yes, Lord. You know the white women don't play. They want all. They trying to embarrass you and get some money. Y'all niggas gonna learn. Y'all niggas with money gonna learn. Yeah, now dating outside your goddamn race.
He said, "How I'm gonna eat my cream of wheat after I just seen what I seen?"
Shit, she might have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh my God.
You might have to wait till tomorrow. Them two big ass buffalo, and they out there recording.
Why would they come out there fighting in gowns? That's just sad. And you know it's in North Memphis because they ain't got no grass. The way the grass is.
I don't know how long them goddamn bunnies is. I thought it was South Memphis.
There weren't no bunnies in South Memphis.
They don't?
No, they don't wear bunnies.
Oh, I thought that.
I mean, every girl in South Memphis got a wig that's laid. They wear the wigs.
Hell, that ain't no better.
Yeah, but they don't wear no bunnies.
Well, yeah, in the hood, that's all you see is bunny wearing motherfuckers all day long. That's wild. Yeah, I think Puff should have took the deal.
They say you have to be smart and put everything in your mother. Well, she says that he's hit her, so she's getting ready to try to drag him. That's his warning. When she put that out there, he's hit me before, so I mean she get ready to go on a smear campaign. She didn't say he hit her until he put her out.
Right. White woman looking for an attorney against rich black man, that ain't never good. But you niggas gonna learn and might leave the white women alone. Quit dating outside your race.
Well, what they need to what they need to understand is, I think what black men need to understand, because I don't have no issues with white women or black men dating white women. Let me just say that. But what black men need to understand is they're dealing with a totally different creature when they're dealing with um they can't deal with white women like they do black women,
No, cause
because
the white
whatever
women
go on
don't
with
play.
black women, I mean, it probably ain't nothing gonna happen to them. But
Yeah,
they try that stuff with white women, all odds are,
yeah,
it's gonna be it's a little different. And then white women think different because white people have been taught, and this is not anything bad, but this is what they've been taught. When they're when you have an issue, you cut off their resources. Um, that's how that's I mean, that's just how their culture is. Like, we want to fight and lose everything, arguing and screaming and hollering, and but they believe in the way to make you suffer is to mess over your livelihood.
right, right, right. They got the complexion for the connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as soon as you niggas wise up and learn that, the better off you be. Man, leave the white people alone if you got something to lose.
The Alabama Hit says Smokey Robinson versus the Mexicans is the one I want to see. Smokey Robinson been fighting with the Hispanics?
Ain't that yeah, now they saying he been touching them, man. Him and his wife, and they went out. I'm like, if you work for this man and he the violence you, why you going back to work? Y'all been going to court. I don't get it, man. But you niggas are gonna learn.
Mhm.
Leave these white women alone. But see, yeah, that ain't no more than what niggas like Lil Wayne get. These niggas will be poor all their life, get some money, shit on their own people, and white folks tear their ass up. Michael Jackson same way. Shit on his own people for years. When he went through something, he wanted to be around his own people, but the whole time he was up, he didn't want to fuck with people that look like him.
They suing Smokey for 50 million? Oh, you talking about the cleanup people?
You know what? What blueprint they got that from? The white guy that's showing Shannon Sharp from 50
Yeah,
million.
50 million. They hitting them hard, ain't it?
Yeah, they ain't playing.
They already said a lot of these celebrities are cash poor. So, they ain't really got $50 million in cash. They have like assets.
Right. They don't have liquid cash. Y'all think the white people gonna let them niggas have liquid cash? No. They gonna tell you, well, you can't have this much in the bank. Put it in this asset. And this. So when they ready to take that shit from you, it's gone. Black man, 50 million cash. They know he a dangerous nigga.
They said 50 is the magic number. Yeah, that's what's been happening. They just took Game's house in a lawsuit. Sure did.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, man, he was trying to put all that shit in whack name. He did it too late. Fool.
He was trying to put in who name?
He was trying to put most of that shit on in Wax name, but he did it too. I bet that what he was trying to do. He just,
Who is Whack? Whack 100?
yeah, he's the man of the game.
Lord have mercy. They coming with a vengeance. I'm talking about these celebrities got a I guess Puffy has opened up the door for these women to start, and these judges are handing them I'm telling you, they getting them left and right.
Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne. But I don't understand why this woman so mad at Wayne. They know how Wayne get down. Wayne lifestyle is having multiple women and having fun. He ain't trying to be in love and all that shit.
Well, they say he's been with her on and off for a while now.
Yeah, but niggas like that, they like
But
to
I
play.
don't, me personally, I don't really think Wayne that interested in no women. I mean, that's just me. Not kissing on men.
Yeah. Well, y'all women don't forget, do it. Yeah, they were trying to dress up something from New Orleans, and him and Birdman kiss each other on the lips.
It says most of the soccer players put all the money in their mom's names or have a contract agreement. They said the lawyers are going to be making all the millions. Yes, they are. The lawyers are going to be making all of the millions. It says Wayne is a documented ladies man. Better act around. He's slick a legend. I like Lil Wayne, but I just they I can't get past that kissing in the mouth of
I
another
know
man.
when they kid Bird, they said the New Orleans thing. I don't know.
I don't think it's a New Orleans thing at all.
They were, they were probably dressed up like, yeah, man, we do that in New Orleans. I'm like, nah, bro. Mm-mm. No, no.
I
But
tell you. Y'all
yeah,
hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe.
yeah, buddy. And I hope Wayne get it together though. But man, y'all gotta leave these people alone, man. Leave these people that got the complexion for the condition
And
alone, man.
she already letting it be known that she get ready to take him down through there. She said, "Does anybody know of a good lawyer? Because he's put his hands on her several times." But now she's just saying that when he kicked her out.
Uh-huh. Oh, they knew they were public politics. They knew they were public. Well, at least Birdman knew they were public. So nothing to say Bird. He knew they were public. Stunner knew they were public, man. Stunner already knew. So I'm quite sure if Stunner knew, Wayne knew they were public. Yeah. So yeah. So you think Puff? You think they're gonna take Puff down through the?
You said, "Do I think they're gonna take Puffy down?"
Yeah.
You know what? I think that they are going to um I don't think he's gonna get a lot of time. Hold on, Cypress. Hold on 1 second.
Uh, what up, though, y'all? What poppin'? Talk to me. Yep, I figured TB21. The longer it goes, the worse it gets. I think Puff should have took the deal. I don't know. I don't know, love. So y'all think Puff done? Joy love God. How you doing, baby? I think Puff will be okay. It's just a shame, man. I don't know. I heard it was like 15, but he wouldn't take it. The man got everybody and his mama testifying against him, man.
Okay, Cypress, I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
Yeah, hit the like button. It's free. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think he should have won the trial on that. Mm-mm. I think he should just took it, man.
Now, if he had pleaded, they was gonna hang him. I mean, he may as well take it to trial.
Yeah, trial gonna be even worse. I don't know why he think it's gonna be even better.
Get down.
I don't know why he think it gonna be worse.
Well, one thing for sure, it can't be no worse. Because how many years were they offering him?
I don't know. Somebody, I heard everybody was talking about it might have been 15. I think it was probably a little bit more, but nobody know the exact number.
He can't do 15 years. But if
No.
you ask me, his career probably already over. Whoever it was that was protecting him, they not messing with him. And you could tell. I don't think he's gonna have the power he once had.
No, that left after he went to the penitentiary.
Hmm. If he still had the power that he had, like if he still had the elites that was backing him, if he was in good favor with them, I think this all of this would have went away. I think they created this for him.
Yeah, because what he went wrong was when he tried to promote his own liquor, you want to contract with Ciroc and then you turn around and sue him. Hey man, you don't play with them Jews and their money like that.
Y'all think it was them?
Yeah. Ain't no black people on the Ciroc. Jews on there.
What I'm saying is, why though did the people in the music industry not stand up for him?
Because most of them are Jews and he shitted on all the black
Yeah,
people.
yeah, that's true. Every other, I forget, every other race stick together except for our race. You're right.
Right. Because they Jews, that's why. They ain't finna go against their kind for him.
No, they not.
No, his black ass got the roll. Mm-hmm. He mistreated all his own people.
He did. Yes, he did. And ain't none of his people sticking by him because he been so dirty.
I was watching his kids and his mama got that sprinter van. They look like she just so tired of his bullshit.
Well, it says she messed him up.
Oh yeah, she was all into the freak offs and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I
And
don't
she
know. Just watching them, it seemed like their relationship was inappropriate.
exactly. I mean, if your mama doing freak offs and shit, this shit is bad.
Yeah, his baby mama Misa was on a walker today.
She finna say he done beat her down. She finna get her like about 25 million. Yeah, that a peak game.
They say he beat her so bad one time because she was a stylist. That was just to Jane Deal said she went and took work. Suge Knight had hired her, and Puffer got so mad he would beat her, and she went and hid up under a car on New York Street to hide from him. She went and hid up under a car.
Yeah.
That's been a dirty Negro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they caught up with it. They trying to bring up Kim Porter's death again.
Well, Abby Short. Listen. Abby Short about to tell it. Hey, Jonathan. He about to tell it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if he be found mysteriously behind a milk cart and some shit, a dumpster or something, we know why.
Yeah, they Abby Shore said that Kim was in the best of health. There was nothing wrong with her. He had just seen her. But when
I
they were
checked.
showing,
Huh?
do y'all think he would actually take the mother of his children away from his kids?
Hell yeah, that's Puff. If you think he won't, then you crazy. That's Puff. Puff to get your ass out of there. You ain't playing no game.
And now they trying to get his ass up out of here, ain't it?
Hey, you lying your own artist up to get us out of there. Baby, mama ain't shit if you lying your own artist up to get us out of there.
Lord have mercy.
I tell you one thing. If them fans put Kurt Burrow on the stand, Puff is in trouble.
They said yes, he is power hungry.
If if Kurt Burrow hit the stands in this trial, y'all, Puff got a whole lot of problem coming his way.
Y'all think he gonna hit? You think he gonna take it?
If Kurt Burrow get on the stand in this trial anywhere, Puff got a lot of problems coming his way.
Lord have mercy. What you think he gonna be able to tell?
Kurt Burrow can almost tell it all. If Kurt Burrow get on the stand, you can kiss Puff goodbye. He out of he ain't never coming home.
Mm. You have to listen to Enes interview about Puffy. Whose channel is it on? If is it on Facebook? If it's on Facebook, I'll play it. Let me see if I can find it. Fred did an interview on him too.
Who?
Fred from Making the Band.
Talking about Chopper?
Miami.
No, I don't know who that is.
Let's see Enes interview.
But yeah, man. If he pull up, he's out of here. If the feds put him on the stand, Puff is done.
He did all them dirty.
Yeah, Kurt Burrows had a percentage in
We imply that like Diddy ruined their lives, even with the opportunity, but you never hear that from you. Like we never hear you slander him.
Yeah, people, I get backlash for that. Oh, this man jerked you, and you never say nothing bad. But it's no guarantee. Life is no guarantee. I mean, you can live a safe life. You can work a job, and you can work out and exercise. You can take supplements, and you don't smoke and drink. And you get hit by a fucking bus. Then what?
Yeah,
you died healthy by a fucking bus.
Yeah.
You could be a gat and rob people and line people up and never do a day in jail. But the motherfucker that sold one piece of crack got 20 years. So there's no fucking guarantee any of this shit. So once you understand that nobody gives a fuck about you or the music that you make, you're on your way.
Yeah. So we always hear like negative stuff about Diddy, but can you like say something positive you learned from him?
I mean, everybody gonna say a lot of negative things about you, even when after you're gone. When you deceased, people say, yeah, man, but he ain't do them kids right, man. Or he ain't do his baby moms right, man. Or I don't feel like if I was him, when I was alive, I would have did this type of shit. I would have ran up in the office and I would have smashed tables and knocked shit off but don't.
Well, on this interview, he kissing his ass, so he kissing his ass on. You must be talking about Fred.
Yeah.
Oh. Enes looked like he went and got on that stuff.
Probably have. That's how most of them be.
Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. I tells you. As they say, I tells you.
And that man went from Puffy to Fred Sanford in no time. Hell, they got that great hair.
That's because he hadn't been able to get his stylist to put the dye in it, to put the black dye in it. He probably bald headed too, because he probably wear um a rug on his head and face like Gotti do.
Oh man. Oh man.
um Yeah, Puffy did total wrong. Puffy did all of them wrong. The only reason why Faith Evans has been able to sustain is because she's getting residuals from Biggie. She was his wife. That's the only reason.
I doubt that because they sold his marketing and publishing.
Really?
Yeah. His manager's got all the money.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know that.
Now, Faith didn't ever own his marketing publishing. Well, Puff had sold his ad, and Miss Wallace had control of it. Then then when she passed, his manager sold it and got all the money off of it.
Mm.
Yep. Well, they weren't gonna do nothing. Well, they weren't gonna do nothing with it, no way. But they should at least set them kids up to get some money.
They said Black Barbie no more 1,000 bottles of baby oil for Puffy. So what was they trying to say was in the baby oils?
Some some stuff.
Are
They
they
said
trying to say that drugs was in the baby oils?
yeah, they said it was some stuff you put in there, and they just knock them out and have sedated and people that pumping them just take advantage of people. So, yeah, even Gene Deal said that, and Mark Curry. Mark said they had Pacific bottles for the women. When they drink it, they just pass out and pumping them take advantage of them and do everything they want to.
Well, I don't believe Puffy was taking advantage of the women because I don't think he liked women. He just liked to see he liked to see other men screw women. Now Aaron Hall with his stupid dumb self. Remember he got on there talking about Puffy and he liked the people to see him have sex with women to screw women. He said they see how I do. Now why would any man want to sit there and watch another man have sex?
I don't know, man. These niggas, that's Hollywood for you. That's all I can say. That's Hollywood for you. Hell, Betty. Like that's why Exhibit career went down because Exhibit said he went to the club with Puff. He said they walk in the club. He said first time he sees niggas in the corner kissing. He like, what's up? And he put it out there. That's why they took the show off TV. What was the show he did? He have Pimp My Ride, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why Puff used their power to get that show took off TV. Like I said, man, we walk in the club. He like, I'm thinking I'm finna go party with Pub. We going there. niggas in the corner hugging and kissing. He like, what?
Oh yes, sure. What was his name? Exhibit. And
Yeah.
his career been ruined ever since. He ain't put out another damn rap song, did he?
No, and they took Puff used his power to get Pimp My Ride on TV.
I love Pimp My Ride show. Maybe he can get it back. Shit, Puffy ain't got no more power. But people don't look at MTV no more. Is it? I don't even do MTV even exist.
Shit, do people even pay for cable anymore? Shit.
I feel okay. Old people, but they don't know nothing about Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, they watch on the video. Scary stuff from all these motherfuckers.
Oh, he's a ghostwriter now.
Oh, somebody exhibit?
So Puffy let him be a ghostwriter. I wonder, did he go and apologize to Puffy and bend over? I hope not.
No, he ain't been no Puff now. No, he just go right and stay out the way, stay out the spotlight.
So when they're ghostwriters, that means they don't get residuals and stuff.
No, you just get a flat fee.
Oh, that's messed up.
You just get a flat fee.
Oh, he said, yes, MTV is still on. I have cable on my Fire Stick. They said like Missy. They said Missy really did put on a good show in Memphis.
Man, Missy ain't. Missy didn't know whether she want to be a woman or. Never mind. I'm just stop.
Missy, I Missy wrote a lot of hits and stuff. I like Missy.
Yeah. I don't think if it would have been for Timberland, I don't think if it would have been for Timberland and Magoo, I don't think her career would have went nowhere.
She was better than Timberland and Magoo.
No, they produced her before her music.
Oh, they say she's a stud. Remember her and Tweet used to go together. Her and Tweet.
Tweet was fine.
Well, they said that's how Tweet. They said that's how Tweet got in, and then when her and Missy broke up, notice Tweet's albums didn't do good after the first one.
Yeah. I'm about to say something. I'm feeling like
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Missy was more creative than Timberland.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Magoo? He just he
did.
dead.
Yeah.
How Magoo died?
Oh no.
They said she dated Nicole. Who's Nicole Ray?
Yeah, Magoo died. Tim still alive, but Magoo died.
Oh wow. So you think Lil Wayne got something he needs to be worried about?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Cypress. Oh, he gone. He got knocked down. Timberland didn't make his own beats neither. Oh wow, he said Timberland didn't make his own beats.
Yeah, Wayne don't need no more trouble, man. Wayne don't need to be in no more trouble.
No, because Wayne's trying to recuperate from overdosing and stuff. Yeah, and so you're trying to say Smokey Robinson been raping women, the Mexican women. I'm still waiting to hear from my Detroit people about that one. So the maid how long did the maid we is finger red #1 salute town. Hey, pimp out rides. We were just talking about pimped out rides, wasn't it?
Yep.
Listen, Smokey Robinson. So this woman, how long has this lady been his maid?
I guess for a while, there was a couple of them because they drug his wife into this mess.
What? Yeah, what they say she knew or something? Or he said that if they didn't do what he say do, his wife was gonna treat them mean.
Uh, mm, oh,
And Smokey Robinson just like taking advantage of if he did that. Because all he had to do was go get him a young black girl that's of age, and he wouldn't even have to worry about. He wouldn't have to take advantage of nobody because
no.
she would have got his money. Okay, I mean it's just true. She would have got he could have got him he didn't have to do that to no
Yeah,
maid. He could have went and got anybody.
yeah, all you gotta do is give them a little money, and then they gonna be satisfied.
So I'm trying to understand why he would want to do that when he got enough money where he could have hired some maids that would have did whatever he wanted to do.
Because they shit on the black people when they get this money, and they come back to bite them.
Well, Smokey Robinson, I know Smokey Robinson 80. I don't mean no harm. I don't even think Viagra can do nothing for him. Lazarus is dead and he can't be raised. Okay. Uh Smokey Robinson is 80 years old. Even Viagra can't raise Lazarus from the dead. That thing is just there.
Mm, mm, mm.
Cecilia says a lot of the older entertainers don't have the cash flow like they used to back in the day. That's why they keep on performing like the OJs, the Temptations, Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight. Yeah, no, they don't, because people not buying music like that.
Well, that's because ain't no real money in this shit no more. Because the streaming platforms only pay you fractions of a penny.
Yeah, that's true.
The money, the money is when they were selling the physical copy of the music. Now that that's gone, the money is gone now, and no white folks ain't gonna let you get it back.
No, they're not. And a lot of them still don't own their masters.
No,
You would think people like Gladys Knight and them would know better, but they still don't own their masters.
yeah, all that shit look good, but nah, man, fractions of pennies on the dollar, and these folks making a killing off your music because yeah, people stop buying physical copies of music and they killed the market.
Chattown says they probably didn't have much in a day either. Right. We see now that they live that lifestyle off of credit and loans and all of that.
Yeah, they didn't have no real money.
I tell you. Oh Lord.
The money came in the 90s and late, late 80s, early 90s, back when physical copies of music was selling.
Mm, mm, mm.
Like Michael Jackson, the Prince, Stevie Wonder, people like that sold physical copies of music all over the world. They had real money.
Yeah, they did. And I
Yeah,
think Stevie owned his masters.
yeah, yeah. People like Stevie, Prince, the Beatles, the people that sold all over the world, and then they got real money.
Cypress, are you
What up?
going to Are you going to vlog on, be live during Orange Mound Quest trial?
When is it again?
July.
Gosh, I might. I might. I might. Most likely. I might. If not, I'll pop up after, like each day.
You say you'll pop up afterwards?
Yeah, like each day after. I pop up. Man. That's what I'm waiting on, but I hope you really cop out quick and don't throw nobody else about the bus, man. I know you in the cut listening, boy. I really hope you cop out.
Why you hope he cop out?
Just get this over with, quick. Just make it light on yourself and cop out, man. Because we know how this gonna go, quick. They gonna give Cornelius Smith fat ass cheeseburgers, fish killers, and M&M's. You know, we have to tell our young man get you about it, quick. So make it light, quick. We know the script. We know what's gonna happen. Just,
Lord.
just break the pen out, quick, and just go to yourself. Rock it out, man. Don't try to. Don't do it.
And that's Cypress, you know you wrong.
'Cause we know what's coming.
You say you know y'all know what's coming?
Yeah, they can't wait. You want the stress ass, Mr. Smith, or you want the stress ass Skittles and M&M, Mr. Smith? We got you. Come on down, 'cause the price is right. He stand, Mr. Smith. He can't wait for y'all quit. Me personally, I don't even know why y'all kept him alive. To be honest, that's my question. How the hell y'all keep him alive? With the question I always want now. But,
Well, God kept him alive. God kept him alive.
well, you can't outthink a dope head, boy. Hey, he stayed alive. He moved around and spread his whole life. Then it was like he knew where to go to save his own life and what not to go. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'ma send her, so y'all shoot her. I can tell on y'all that I ain't getting shot.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Listen, um, God saved Cornelius Smith so that he could tell it. Because they was gonna kill him now.
Well, they should have killed him if you ask me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. They should all load the clip on this big ass boy.
Oh my God, Lord Cypress, you was twisted.
Well, I'ma tell it. Shit, they should have killed his ass. I don't see why they kept him
What about
alive.
Straight Drop? Should they have unloaded the clip on him?
No, Straight Drop ain't cool, bro.
Straight Drop ain't no cool little brother. Straight Drop stupid as they come.
Like, yeah, he is. But you know what? I like the fact that he took it on the chin, and
He ain't taking on the chin.
I can live with that. But I don't see how y'all kept comedians alive. I think I would have had to hit a pole or something on earth. Hit that ass. Like, did he not know? Did Straight Drop them not know that he was gonna tell it?
Well, I think that Straight Drop was a queen for a day. I thought it was too late for him to take a plea. No, he could plead out. He could say he want to plead guilty.
But see, the problem is this. Do you want to plead guilty with this mastermind jacket? I think not. But do you want to get on stand knowing Canadian's gonna be right behind you and can't wait to tell on you? Hey man, listen, I gotta say that's a hell of a roll of the dice, boy.
Somebody said true results. I believe they said it was true results that said that Straight Drop is going to testify.
Oh who?
Supposedly on Quit. Now somebody told me they said that on True Results channel.
They said Straight Drop gonna testify on Quit.
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh, this gonna be a whole new ball game if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do a Straight Drop. Just rock out through your time, man.
Oh my freaking God. They get on my nerves. I need to finish boxing up this stuff. I promise to God, after I move this time, I am not moving for 100 years. Anyways, Cypress, let me get off of here because they didn't knock this stuff over. I didn't tape it down. They didn't knock it over.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know they just do something to my nerve. Well, listen, you guys, make sure you all like, share, and subscribe, okay? If you want to support the channel, you can hit up the Cash App or the Super Thanks. Cypress, you going live tonight?
Oh no, probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk tomorrow.
All right.